Hola, ¿qué tal? Mi nombre es Fernando y este canal está dedicado a todo lo que tiene que ver con el proceso de la ciudadanía en los Estados Unidos. El día de hoy vamos a hacer una práctica completa como si estuvieras en realidad ya en tu entrevista. Si no te interesa saber la explicación e introducción del video, puedes saltarte a este minuto donde ya comienza la práctica. Bueno, la dinámica del video será la siguiente. En esta práctica vamos a incluir desde el principio de la entrevista preguntas de la N400, preguntas personales, lectura y escritura y las preguntas cívicas. No te preocupes si te tocan las 100 o 128 preguntas, pues en este video incluí preguntas que se repiten en ambos exámenes. Recuerda tener papel y algo con que escribir para que puedas hacer el examen escrito. Es importante que tomes esta práctica con seriedad y que en realidad simules como si estuvieras en la entrevista. Por eso mismo en este video no verás letras, pues el día de tu entrevista no habrá letras entre el oficial y tú. Y queremos que este video sea lo más real posible. Pero no te preocupes, también haremos más adelante videos con letras. En lo personal recomiendo que este tipo de videos se practiquen 1 o 2 veces al día, pues este tipo de videos son claves para ver qué tan preparados estamos. Además, en base de tanta repetición, de tanto ver el video, vamos a lograr sentirnos cómodos durante la entrevista. Así que te invito a que te suscribas en este canal en el cual hacemos videos de prácticas, de estudios, simulaciones y otras cosas más. Toda la información que compartimos acá es gratuita, lo único que te pedimos es que nos ayudes a darle like y que lo compartas con personas que están en el proceso de la ciudadanía. También te voy a pedir que vayas a la zona de los comentarios y me dejes cómo te fue en la entrevista. Si te fue bien, más o menos, por favor incluye en tu comentario de qué ciudad y qué estado eres para que así nos podamos ubicar personas de diferentes ciudades y compartir experiencias. Muy bien, comencemos con la práctica del día de hoy. Hi, please come in and remain standing. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear and affirm that the statements you will give and provide today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. Please take a seat. My name is Officer Gutierrez, and today I will be conducting your citizenship interview. Can I see your permanent resident card, your passport, and your ID, please? Thank you. Do you understand what an oath is? What is an oath? Okay. Can you please tell me why do you want to be an American citizen? Okay. What is your full legal name? Okay, have you used a different name? Would you like to change your name? What is your date of birth? And where were you born? When did you submit your application? What is your phone number? What is your social security number? What is your height and your weight? Can you please give me your address? Can you please spell the name of the street for me? How long have you been living at this address? Who lives at this address with you? What was your previous address? Since when are you a permanent resident? Are Are either of your parents U.S. citizens? Are you currently employed? So how do you support yourself? How long have you been working at this place? What do you do in your job? Thank you. In the last 5 years, how many times have you traveled out of the United States in total? In how many days have you been out of the United States in total? Since you submitted your application, did you travel again? When was the last time did you travel out of the United States? And where did you travel to? In how many days were you out of the United States in this trip? Who traveled with you? What was the purpose of this trip? And what date did you return to the United States? Okay. What is your marriage status? How many times have you been married? Is your spouse a U.S. citizen? Can you please spell your spouse's name? Thank you. Do you have any children? How old are your children? Are any of your children U.S. citizens? And what is your relationship with your children? Thank you. Please answer yes or no to the following questions. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election? Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? What is registered to vote? Thank you. Do you now have or do you ever had inheritance title or an order of nobility from any foreign country? Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined into a mental institution? What is a mental institution? Thank you. Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes? Have you ever not filed your federal, state, or local tax return since you become a lawful permanent resident? When was the last time that you paid your taxes? Thank you. Have you ever called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you become a lawful permanent resident? Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in other location in the world? Have you ever been a member of or any way associate either directly or indirectly with the Communist Party? With any other totalitarian party? With a terrorist organization? What is a communist? Have you ever been a communist? Have you ever advocated either directly or indirectly the overthrow of any government by force or violence? Have you ever persecuted either directly or indirectly any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? Between March 23, 1933 and May 8, 1945, that you worked for, associate in any way with the Nazi government of Germany. Thank you. Have you ever been involved in genocide, torture, killing or trying to kill someone, badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose, forcing or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relations, not letting someone practice his or her religion? What is genocide? Thank you. Were you ever a member of, or that you ever served in, help, or otherwise participate in any of the following groups? Military unit, paramilitary unit, police unit, self-defense unit, vigilant unit, rebel group, guerrilla group, militia, insurgent organization? Can you please tell me what is a paramilitary unit? Thank you. Were you ever a worker, volunteer, or soldier, or did you ever serve in any of the following? Prison or jail, prison camp, detention facility, a labor camp, any other place where people were forced to stay? What is a prison or jail? Thank you. Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization to use weapons against any person or threaten to do so? Did you ever self-give or provide weapons to any person, or help another person self-give or provide weapons to any person? Did you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training? What is a weapon? Thank you. Did you ever recruit, enlist, conscript, or use any person under 15 years of age to do anything to serve in or help an armed force or group? Did you ever use any person under 15 years of age to do anything to help or support people in combat? Have you ever committed, assisted in, committed, or attempt to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? Have you ever been arrested, cited, detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason? What is cited? Thank you. Have you ever been charged with committed, attempted to commit, or assisted in commit a crime or offense? Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing been in a rehabilitate program? Have you ever received a suspended sentence, been placed in probation, or been paroled? Have you ever been in prison or jail? Have you ever been a habitual drunkard? Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution? Have you ever sold or smuggled controlled substance, illegal drugs, or narcotics? Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time? Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit? Have you ever helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally? Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling? Have you ever failed to support your dependents or pay alimony? Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain a public benefit in the United States? What is a habitual drunkard? Thank you. Have you ever given any U.S. government official any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading? Have you ever lied to any U.S. government official to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefit while in the United States? What is a lie? Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been ordered removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings? Are removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings currently pending against you? Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces? Are you a male who lives in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthday? Okay. Now we're going to do the civic test. You will need to answer correct 6 questions out of 10. The first question is, who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? What is the economic system of the United States? What is the name of the President of the United States now? Why does the flag have 13 stripes? What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? How many amendments does the Constitution have? Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? The President of the United States is elected for how many years? What is the supreme law of the land? Thank you. Congratulations, you have approved your civic test. Now we're going to do the writing and reading test. Can you please read the following sentence? Okay, can you please now write the following sentence? Columbus Day is in October. Columbus Day is in October. Okay, this is the right way to write Columbus Day is in October. Let's do another one. Please read the following sentence. Now please write the following sentence. Washington was the first president. Washington was the first president. Okay, this is how you write Washington was the first president. Let's do one more. Please read the following sentence. Thank you. Now please write the following sentence. Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. This is how you write Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. Congratulations, you have approved your writing and reading test. Please answer yes or no. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? What is the Constitution? And what is the form of government of the United States? Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? What is an oath of allegiance? Thank you. Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combat services in the U.S. Armed Forces? Can you please give me an example of a non-combat service in the U.S. Armed Forces? Thank you. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian directions? Okay, what kind of work of national importance under civilian directions you can do? Okay, can you please review all the information is correct? If everything is correct, can you please sign and print your name? Thank you. Congratulations, you have approved your citizenship interview. Muy bien, ¿cómo te fue? Espero que te haya ido excelente. Ya sabes, ve y deja en los comentarios cómo te fue en esta práctica. También qué otros videos te gustaría ver. Incluye siempre en tus comentarios de qué ciudad y qué estado eres para que nos podamos ubicar y compartir experiencias. Ve a ver cualquiera de estos dos videos si no los han visto. Recuerda darle like al video. Si tienes tu entrevista esta semana, te deseo toda la suerte del mundo. Si no la tienes aún, no te preocupes. Aquí estaremos trabajando para prepararte lo mejor posible. Nos vemos en el próximo video. Que tengan un excelente día.